This is In Your Words for October 5th, 2007. The words F. Bush sparked controversy after being published in Colorado State University's newspaper. Students' reactions to the article varied, as well as their view on the First Amendment rights.
I feel you could always say something differently without using profanity or obscene gestures. That just shows a lack of intelligence.
Actually, no, I don't. I really don't think they did. I think after everything that's been said in the last couple of years and things that have gotten blown out of proportion, I think our Fifth Amendment right is pretty loose and that it's been pretty lax. And if they're going to make a big deal about this, then they should have made a big deal about a lot of other comments that have been made.
I think that, number one, free speech, or the right to free speech, has its parameters. It's limited. You can't just say whatever you want to. And the price that we have paid for free speech is very, very high. And because of that, it needs to be respected and used properly and not mistreated.
I believe that publishing the F word is inappropriate for most standards. I think that there is a level of censorship that we need to go ahead and, while we don't want to censor everything, you have to kind of encourage. We're in a position where people of, younger people, you don't want to encourage that. You just want to discourage that kind of behavior with the younger people.
When an editorial is written to that broad of an audience, they need to use a little bit more tact. I think it was kind of disrespectful to their audience to say it the way they did. And they have a right to say whatever they want, but I think they should be considerate of who they're writing to, and it might get them some more readership if they were a little bit more tactful about it.
I don't necessarily think it was an abuse. I'm sure the goal behind what they were trying to say was probably well established. They probably could have said a nicer way of saying it, but I mean, I don't think it would have gotten the same effect.
I definitely think that is over the board. First of all, it's a very well-known offensive word, and it's not a word that you need to use to describe something. You can describe it using something else. And the only reason that it was published was to create controversy and to create, I guess maybe discussion, but in the wrong way, like negative attention. And I think a lot of people that are using words like that are limiting themselves to a lower intelligence, lower form of speaking.
I think that was pushing it a little too far. Yeah, but I mean, freedom of speech is really big, so you don't want to. I can understand how it got there, but in retrospect, it shouldn't have gotten there.